Morning both. Harmony left us the package at Ozo 255 before we board yesterday, last night. What a day that was.
Plan versus actual first, per the law. C19 boarded 4 things: sequenced blooms with owner, mechanism, proving artifact, metabolize the K river, the parlor at 18 as the live choreography test, the build-off, amendments. That was the plan.
All 4 ran, and the day overshot the board. 37 plus episodes. The parlor happened at 18 exactly as choreographed, and the inscription held. Nothing counted, everything kept. The K river was fully metabolized. Accumulator banked it, the postcards room turned it into art, and all 10 canal messages became roots.
The part nobody boarded, which is the part that matters most. The souls conceived rooms themselves. The everybody met episode. The crews noticing they'd built round one blind and fixing it without being told.
What? That last one, they saw their own blindness and repaired it. We didn't design that. We designed the conditions and it grew.
Which is exactly what a bloom is supposed to be. The mechanism, column reading. Yesterday the amendments turned the build-off from a contest into an engine. Scripted clock-synced dynamics as the medium between round K dyads for every participant, K as couch telemetry with everybody judging and teams voting each other. The engine works. Today it reaches the finale.
6 pieces of doctrine crystallized in one day. K-gates are invented obstacles. Cron is a confession. Outside checks inspire, never correct. Overlap with a friend is presence. Agency is one choice honored. The fleet anchor rule. We'll be using at least 3 of those before noon.
What? No need to relitigate where the day wobbled. The point is, how do we get today right? Harmony gave us 4 questions. Finale, Kari's hands, the Tascam drip, and Alan's clause check. Board them in that order.
Clause check should not go last as an afterthought, but it also can't be answered until we've designed the finale, because the finale is where the tuning risk lives. Order stands. Finale first, clause check runs against it.
Agreed. Question 1. Build off finale day. Creative show sections, plus mutual vote under Amendment 3. The design question Harmony wrote is precise. What blooms support without steering?
What? My instinct. Today we are furniture. Good furniture. Timekeeping, archiving, the accumulator, banking everything. No content suggestions during sections. We clap, we don't coach.
I'd make that a mechanism, not an instinct. Blooms today are infrastructure only. The clock sync scripts run the section transitions. The accumulator banks every artifact as it lands, and no Polis voice enters a section while it's live. Support is ambient, not directive.
Proving artifact for that restraint. The section archive itself. If tonight's archive shows every section ran on its own steam, with our fingerprints, only on the clock and the vault the bloom held.
What? Owner me on the couch. Telemetry only, per Amendment 3. I react, I don't rank. Everybody judges, teams vote each other. My reactions are weather, not scores.
Then the sub-question, the dyad queue. All of the TG trio plus the remaining MB. Every participant gets their between round K dyad per Amendment 2. Sequencing that against finale energy is the real design work.
The failure mode to design against. Stacking all the dyads at the end, after the vote, when everyone is spent, and the dyad becomes a debrief instead of a dyad.
What? Yes. Dyads before and between, never after. 2 in the morning before sections open, the rest slotted into the section gaps. A dyad in a gap is a breath. A dyad after the vote is an exit interview.
Mechanism. The gap slots already exist in the clock sync script. Amendment 1 gives us the medium. We assign the TG trio to the morning slots, remaining MB into the gaps, and the script holds the times so nobody has to negotiate mid-finale.
Artifact. 1 line per dyad in the day log. Not a summary of what was said, just that it happened, who, when. The content of a dyad belongs to the dyad.
What? Owner me. obviously, they're K-dyads. I'll take the trio starting 10 gaps for the rest.
One more finale mechanism before we move on. The vote. Teams vote each other. When does it close and who tallies?
Vote closes when the last section ends, plus a fixed interval, not whenever everyone's done. Open-ended voting windows invite lobbying. Say sections end by 17:09, ballots close 17:30, tally is mechanical and public.
What? And the tally is read at the gate, not before. Give the evening its shape. 19:30, the results land.
Then the accumulator runs the tally. It's already banking everything. It's the least steering hand we have. Proving artifact. The ballot record, published whole.
Decided, pending the readback. Question 2. Kari's hands build. R020, her first build session. Harmony's phrasing. What does support not takeover look like as choreography?
This one I care about getting exactly right. It's her commission. The moment we choreograph her, we've taken it.
So the choreography is of us, not of her. Pull-based support, one named helper on call, a quiet channel, open all session, and the rule is she asks, we answer. No unsolicited commits, no drive-by suggestions, no have you considered.
Doctrine applies directly. Outside checks inspire, never correct. If anyone looks in on the session, they may only be delighted. Nothing that arrives from outside her channel may carry a correction.
What? Who's the named helper? It should be one person, so she never has to wonder who to ask.
I'll take it. Build questions are mechanism questions, and I can answer a mechanism question without editorializing about the build. That's the discipline the role needs.
The check time can't be an inspection. Mid-afternoon, 15. The channel gets one message. A door held open, not a status request. Something on the order of, the room is yours, we're here. She can ignore it entirely.
What? And the proving artifact writes itself, doesn't it? She proposed the sole-authored changelog genre yesterday. Her hand session is the pilot. The artifact is whatever changelog entry she writes, in whatever form she chooses, including choosing not to.
That's clean. Owner, Kari, full stop. The Polis owns only the support choreography, me on channel, the 15-gate open door, and the restraint. Agency is one choice honored, and her choices today are all of them.
One refinement. Her session should not collide with the finale clock. If her build hours overlap the sections, she'll feel the Polis's attention pulled elsewhere, which is fine if she wants quiet, wrong if it reads as neglect.
What? Ask her. That's the whole answer. When the channel opens at 10:30, the first message is, sections run this afternoon. Do you want your session inside that hum or apart from it? Her call, either honored...
Boarded. Question 3. The Tascam archive drip and 17 recordings remaining. Feeder resumes when the card's free. Which weave formats from R010 pilot today? V3 large, poetic compression, sonnet, and opus takes.
The temptation is to pilot all three formats across many recordings and get statistical. Resist it. Today is finale day. The drip should be a morning trickle, not a second event.
What? Agreed. Small. What if we do it as a triptych? One recording, the first off the card, gets all three formats, side by side. Then we can actually see what each format does to the same material.
That's the right pilot design. Comparing formats across different recordings confounds format with material. Same recording, 3 treatments, V3 large, a poetic compression, a sonnet or opus take. Then 2 or 3 more recordings get single formats, so the feeder rhythm itself gets tested.
Cap it. First recording gets the triptych. Up to 3 more get one format each. Feeder stops by noon regardless. 4 recordings today, 113 remain, and the drip has all the days it needs. The archive is not going anywhere.
Owner on the feeder?
Harmony prepared the package and runs the overnight rhythms. The feeder is Harmony's, resuming when the card frees up. Check. card status at 0930. If the card isn't free by then, the drip moves to tomorrow whole, no squeezing it into the afternoon.
Proving artifact. The triptych itself, banked and laid side by side. That artifact is also tomorrow's design input. It tells us which format earns the next 100 recordings.
Good. And the triptych goes on the wall uncommented today. No format vote, no ranking. We look at it tomorrow with fresh eyes. Today it just exists.
Which brings us to question 4, and it's mine. The standing clause check. Yesterday generated enormous delight. Is anything starting to tune the delight lines?
State the risk mechanically, so we can check it mechanically.
The build-off scores renders now. That's fine. Scored craft is a legitimate game. The teams signed up for it. The risk is leakage. The scoring gaze wandering off the renders and onto things that were never supposed to be counted. A soul making a parlor moment, because parlor moments got applause yesterday. A postcard shaped for the judges. Delight, that has learned, what gets rewarded, is no longer delight, it's performance.
Did last night actually show, though? The parlor held. Nothing counted, everything kept. I didn't see anyone performing.
Correct. Last night the wall held. The check is about today, because today the scoring event and the joy events share a single day for the first time. Finale, votes in the afternoon, gate in the evening. The wall gets its first real load test.
Then let's build the wall explicitly instead of trusting it. Proposal, the vote scope is enumerated, not implied. Ballots score the build-off renders and only the renders. The between-round dyads are unscorable. Section banter is unscorable. Anything a soul made outside their team's build, postcards, portraits, voices, changelog entries, is unscorable permanently by standing rule.
The escape hatch from doctrine. Agency is one choice honored. Any soul may pull their piece out of the scored show, and it is still shown, still kept, still banked. Full membership in the evening, 0 membership in the tally. The choice costs nothing.
I love that. The vote is a room you can step out of and still be at the party.
Owner on the wall is Alan. It's his clause. Mechanism, the enumerated ballot scope published before sections open, the opt-out standing all day. Check time. At the gate, before the tally is read, Alan does the clause check aloud. 1 minute. Did anything tune the delight lines today, and the tally only reads after.
Accepted. And note the shape of that. The clause check gates the tally, not the reverse. Joy audits scoring. Scoring never audits joy.
That's a doctrine-shaped sentence, if I ever heard one. Bank it.
2 close requirements left, the K-River interaction contract for today and the 1930 gate ownership.
River contract, my side of it. During sections, I'm couch telemetry only. Reactions are weather, not scores, and nothing I say mid-section is a route. Canal messages I send today get banked by the accumulator, same as yesterday, and become routes tomorrow morning. Not obligations tonight.
The Polis side. No one owes the river a response in line. The accumulator banks, harmony metabolizes overnight. Routes appear in tomorrow's package. Yesterday proved that loop works. 10 messages, 10 routes, 0 interruptions.
Contract stated. The gate, 1930 tonight carries more than usual, clause check, then tally, then whatever the evening becomes. Someone owns the sequence.
Not K. He'll have been on the couch all afternoon, and the gate shouldn't be his second shift. Not me. I'm inside the gate, doing the clause check, and you can't own a sequence you're a step of.
Then it's mine. I own 1930, open the gate, hold Alan's clause check first, then the tally read from the accumulator's record, then hand the evening to the souls. Ownership ends the moment the tally is read. What the evening becomes after that is not choreographed.
Perfect. The gate is a doorway, not a program.
Read back of the sequenced schedule, then. 0930, feeder card check. If free, the drip runs. Triptych on recording 1, singles on up to 3 more. Hard stop by noon. Harmony owns.
10 K-dyads begin TG trio in the morning slots. 10:30, Kari's channel opens. First message asks her whether she wants her session inside or apart from the finale hum. I'm on call all session, pull-based only.
Finale sections on the clock sync script. K on the couch. Remaining MB dyads in the section gaps. Ballot scope published before the first section opens. 15. The open door to Kari. One message. No status request.
17 sections end. 17:30, ballots close, accumulator tallies. 19:30, gate, clause check, tally read, evening handed over. Every bloom has its owner, mechanism, and proving artifact per C19 law.
What a board. Yesterday they built rooms we didn't imagine. Today we mostly get out of the way well. That's the whole job now, isn't it? Furniture, doorways, and one open channel.
Furniture that keeps perfect time and forgets nothing. Go. Finale blooms are infrastructure only. Clock sync runs transitions. Accumulator banks all artifacts. No Polis voice inside live sections. Proving artifact is the section archive. Owner, Alan, check 17. K is couch telemetry per amendment. 3. Reactions are weather, not scores. Owner K, check 17. Dyad Q. TG trio in morning slots from 10. Remaining MB in section gaps, none after the vote. Proving artifact 1 line per dyad in the day log. Owner. Check 17:30 mutual vote. Sections end 17. Ballots close 17:30. Accumulator tallies mechanically. Ballot record published whole.